Today we are in Bloomingdale, New Jersey at Robbie's Cards and Comics.
Brand new store here. And we are looking for cool stuff.
Yeah, we'll see what he has in it. We have no idea what to expect. There's a lot of snow on the ground. It's cold. Let's see what they have inside. We just found New Jersey's newest comic shop, and you are not going to believe what we found inside. We went to Robbie's Comics in Bloomingdale, New Jersey. It's at 142 Main Street.
Yep. Nice little store.
Nice little store. It's about an hour drive for us. We didn't know what to expect since it's brand new. It opened like a couple of weeks ago. We were pleasantly surprised. We bought some quality items, including one huge thing that I can't wait to show you. But first, let's get inside. First impressions, it might look small from the outside, but man, it is loaded.
There's a lot of stuff in there. For a little store,
yeah.
He had a lot of high quality items.
Seriously, top quality stuff on the wall.
Yep.
Top quality toys. Robbie's has a mix of everything. Comics, sports cards, non-sports cards, vintage toys. One thing to know right off the bat, Robbie doesn't carry new comics.
Nope. It's another shop that we've encountered that does not carry new comics.
It seems like a lot of the new shops we're visiting do not carry new comics, which is, I find it strange, but I understand why they don't carry new comics.
I guess. Like I said, I like it for people like us, like collectors, but it's not good for new readers.
No, it's not, because it's hard for a new reader to get into an old comic book.
Very hard. Yeah.
It's a good point. We'll see. What is this, the fourth one we visited? Third or fourth
this
shop
is
we visited?
the fourth, I think.
That is strictly back issues. So,
yep.
All right, before we get into comic books, let's look at some of the other stuff. They had wax packs and cards. It's nostalgia for me.
They had a lot of cool card set stuff. They did.
Lot of wax packs dating back 40 years plus.
Oh, yeah.
Batman 89.
Yep.
Dick Tracy.
Yep. They had full runs of the Garbage Pail Kids. They
Garbage
had the
Pail
whole
Kids,
Marvel
Mad Magazine.
Mad Magazine
set that I had never seen before.
Yep.
It's like stepping back in time from when I was a kid, and I went to the convenience store and looked at all the packs that they had, and I bought a lot of packs when I was a kid. Yeah. Not just baseball cards, but a lot of baseball cards, but I bought a lot of these like odd packs, like I guess that's the best way to say non-sports cards.
Yeah, non-sports trading cards.
Yeah. And it was I mean it's cool to see them again. Maybe we bought some. You'll see in the haul. They also had single cards. They had sets too. Like Brian said, they had all the Marvel sets.
Yeah, they did. They had a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. They had.
I think they had a full set of the Garbage Pail Kids.
Garbage Pail Kids. They had movie sets. Robbie has a ton of stuff. I probably should have grabbed one of those Marvel sets. Maybe I did.
Yeah.
Let's see. Aside from the cards, they also had vintage toys.
A lot of vintage toys.
If you collect vintage toys, you need to go to Robbie's Comics.
He has a lot of stuff. Yeah.
And again, no new stuff. There was no new.
No
NECA figures.
There was, honestly, there was some G.I. Joe classified stuff.
Okay. So how new is that?
Last couple of years, last 3-4 years.
All right. They had a huge selection of Star Wars vintage figures.
A lot of loose.
And
good prices.
Really good prices. An extensive collection of that. An extensive collection of vintage G.I. Joe.
A lot of old G.I. Joes. And good prices on those too.
And carded Masters of the Universe.
That's right. They had a couple of carded Masters of the Universe figures, which you very rarely see.
Very rare. Yeah. And he had them in a special case.
Yep.
And there was that case filled with just a variety of different vintage toys. Yep. Right. It had,
there was like a sort of like a potpourri of different, like figures.
Dungeons and Dragons figures.
Some old Dungeons and Dragons. They had some old Masters, some old McFarlane. They had that big Mars Attacks, that 12-inch Mars Attacks figure.
That maybe you bought. So there were a lot of loose vintage figures, some carded figures, but really the wheelhouse was definitely loose figures.
Yeah, definitely.
And as Brian said, really good prices.
Some pretty good ones. Yeah, very good prices.
Hey, we saw toys and cards, but we all know why we're here. We're here for comic books. So before we look at
comic books, about comic books on
yes, we do occasionally. Before I look at comic books, let's look at the wall books first. And damn, there were a lot of wall books. For a new shop, the wall books were loaded with really high-end keys.
Really high-end.
Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Let us know which ones you would have bought. And then at the end, there were even bigger ones that Robbie wanted to show us.
Oh, yeah.
Just for the two of us. So let's look at the wall books. So which wall book would you have bought? Let us know. But before you do, Robbie also brought for us to see, just for us, he doesn't know if he's going to sell them or not. He brought an Amazing Fantasy 15.
And it looked great.
Looked great. I've never held one.
I'm trying to remember what the grade was.
3 maybe?
It was like a 3 or a 4, somewhere around there. But it looked really, from the outside, looked great.
Looked great.
Yeah.
And a Captain America #1.
Captain America, yeah, from 1941.
Again,
or 1940.
Have never held it. There was some thoughts about knocking Robbie out and running away.
His mom was there.
But his mom was there.
So it wouldn't have looked
Which was really cool that Robbie opened the shop and his mom is helping out in the shop.
Yeah, his mom came in to help out.
It was really cool. It was also cool that while we were there, a lot of people came in.
Right, responding to the Facebook ad.
To a Facebook thing. Hopefully you guys, if you see this video, take a trip down to Robbie's
in the area
in Bloomingdale.
Yeah.
Or if you're looking for some big books, I'm betting he either has them on the wall or he has them somewhere.
Yeah, somebody who walked in while we were there had come directly from Fortress of Solitude in Newark.
Yeah, check. We have a shop.
One of our earlier visits.
Yeah.
And that's a great shop too. But yeah, they came from Fortress of Solitude in Newark to come over to Bloomingdale and check it out.
And he was buying stuff. He had a nice stack going.
Yeah, he was definitely getting, because he had a really good selection of books.
Yes.
If you're looking to fill those holes in some runs.
No dollar bins though yet.
Well, no, he had there were a few dollar bins.
No, there was no dollar bins. He's working on it. He said he's going to get dollar bins. No, he said he's going to work on getting dollar bins.
Why did I think he did?
Again, the store just opened, so he's getting the inventory in as he goes along.
That was my one thing. My one criticism of the store would be that it needs a little more on the walls.
Yeah.
A little more build up.
Yeah, he needs to spend a little more time.
He just needs a little more time.
Showing it off.
But the stuff he's got, the stuff he's got now is amazing.
Yeah, really is amazing. So we actually did. We spent a lot of time digging through the bins, and we spent a lot of time just chatting with Robbie about why he opened the store, and because he's been buying and selling for years to stores and dealers that we actually have bought from.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's worked with Zap, he's worked with a bunch of the vendors that we know at Clifton and New Egypt. So he finally decided it was time for him to open his own store.
Yeah, he's been in the buying and selling part of the comics for a while, apparently.
Robbie, nice guy.
Very nice.
I'm hoping this store is very successful because it's one of the stores that you want to see. Yeah. He's doing the right thing. Very friendly.
He gave me that great deal on that Amazing Fantasy 15.
Yeah. Free because you ran out.
He's still looking for me.
Yeah, like we said, we even met his mom, which was there. That was really cool. I like when the family's involved. That's just a neat
family business is always nice.
I like that. It's a small business, and that's what we should be supporting.
Definitely.
Okay, so here's the moment you've been waiting for. Is there a haul? There is a haul.
There is.
We got some great books from the bins, and I bought something really, really big. Like really big. I don't know if I'm going to show it on camera, so we'll get there, but before we go anymore, let's look at Brian. What did you pick up?
Okay. I do have to qualify. My haul from the store is small, and that's because anything I would have bought there was such a big key that it would literally have kicked off a new series for me, because you can't buy the stuff that Robbie has without being like, all right, now I'm all in. Yeah. You know, even the Golden Age stuff he had, that was like,
and he had Golden Age stuff,
a lot of Golden Age, like at least 4 or 5 boxes of Golden Age stuff. And the Golden Age stuff was so cool and priced so reasonably, that if I had bought it, it would have caused me to jump into a whole new thing. So I tried to stay within my wheelhouse. Okay. You know?
All right.
So I picked up, he had so a couple of his boxes were complete sets, where you buy complete sets of runs.
And if you watch the show before, you know Brian likes
I like a complete set if it's something that I don't normally buy.
Well,
right. Like it's not, he didn't have any Hellblazer. So, and that's what I'm really trying to finish right now. And the Invisibles and Preacher. But I did pick up from Dark Horse, Dead or Alive. It's a full 4-issue series described as a cyberpunk Western. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Wanted Dead or Alive music here.
Yeah. And, it's interesting. It's kind of like, Borderlands as a comic, but way back when. It's script by someone called Tatiana, illustrations by Alberto Ponticelli. This goes back to 1998, series.
Don't know the series.
But
you just picked it up purely based on cover.
And I like cyberpunk stuff. This is more along, if you want to split hairs on genre, this is more steampunk than it is cyberpunk, but whatever. That's what I
get. No,
I haven't gotten through it yet. No. We're still working on other stuff.
Okay.
Now, this one was just something I was very happy about, which to me, this is a key. And I think to other people, it's probably a key. The first issue of Epic Illustrated. Now, if you guys are familiar with Epic Comics, they were an offshoot of Marvel that published more adult stories. This one I did read. It's an anthology. There are 3 chapters of a story called The Metamorphosis Odyssey by Jim Starlin, which is the Colonel that became Dreadstar.
Okay.
And it's cool. Just cool to have.
Cool.
Got a Frazetta cover, as you can see.
Is it that old? Like the avatar in the back? That's how old it is?
Yeah, it's 1980.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a Champale ad on the back.
Interesting ad on the back.
You got to see the other ads in here.
The ads are
the ads are really.
I love old facsimile comics that they've been selling, because the old ads are just.
Yeah. Oh, this you got to see some of the ads in here.
The old ads,
because this was aimed more at adult, like older teenagers and adult readers. Some of the ads in here are like, wow, like there's a Viceroy cigarette ad in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a few other things where you're like, oh, you wouldn't see that nowadays. And then finally, I grabbed this because I happen to grab a lot of souvenir stuff related to this movie. 89 Batman, the souvenir magazine.
Can never go wrong with that.
Only $8. Figured, what the hell? Pick it up. And it's like a little time capsule from Topps. It's published by Topps.
Cool.
Yeah. So, last thing. Is this guy.
That was in the case.
This was in the case. Yeah. Only about $10. This is the Minotaur from the LJN PVC Advanced Dungeons and Dragons line.
We've talked about these before.
I thought like, I like this, so let me grab it, and I like the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons figures. Got a short coming up soon about Warduke. But I was like, maybe I'll pick up, a couple more of these.
Right.
There are so many of these.
Really?
The line was huge of the PVC figures.
All right, so you got to do a little bit at a time.
Oh my God.
You see them. We never see them.
I looked it up and I was like, I looked it up on a, online database or whatever. Right. And I was looking at it and I was like, there's just too many. There's got to be 20 of them.
Oh, all right.
There's got to be. There's so many.
Pick a little bit up. We never see them.
But you never see these out. But yeah, this is an old PVC Minotaur from Advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
That's your haul?
Good price. That was my whole haul.
All right, here's my haul. Mm-hmm. I bought some comics, bought one really big book, and then I bought some toys, a really big toy. So let's get into it. Marvel Team Up, number 77.
I love those comics.
82 with the Black Widow. And then Black Widow was back in 98.
Nice.
There you go. Man Cold Nova 25. This is key number 1. This is the final issue of the Man Cold Nova.
I was going to say, have you finished that series yet?
I think this might be the last one I need. Or I might need like one in the middle, like a good one. Iron Man 163. Iron Man 260. Iron Man 261. Only bought Marvel.
Yeah, how you doing with Iron Man? Are you almost finished with that?
No, I got to get some early ones. 322.
Yep. Oh, I have that.
$3.93. Key number 2, 30th anniversary, Origin of Hulk retold, and this is a cover that's a homage to the first issue
original,
of
yeah.
Incredible Hulk.
It's a foil cover as well.
It's a foil cover
because it was
a
in
little
the 90s.
shiny.
Yep.
And I bought a big book, and here is the big book.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Marvel Superheroes number 18. Yes, it's key number 3. It's a gold key. It's the first appearance of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
A very different
Major
group.
Vance Astro, Charlie 27, Matrix, but Yondu is there.
Yep.
This is not the Guardians of the Galaxy that you know from the movies. This is the original Guardians of the Galaxy. I had this book many years ago. Ended up selling it when I was in college. Now I have it again.
In fact, if I'm not wrong, this Guardians of the
Great
Galaxy takes place in a different universe from the regular Marvel universe.
Great price on it. And I bought, of course, the Fantastic Four, Marvel's Greatest Comics, issue 88.
And that's a reprint?
Yeah.
Marvel's Greatest Comics?
They reprint Fantastic Ones. But that's not all. I bought some other stuff. I bought some stuff for Cassidy while I was there. They had some Star Wars carded figures from the line she collects. So I bought.
Is that Power of the Force?
No, I think it's after that. It's from the Attack of the Clones movie.
Right.
Anakin Skywalker.
I like that Amidala figure that's on the back.
Count Dooku. And from episode 1, she didn't have Watto. So what I do is I FaceTime Cassidy, I show her what they have, and she goes, yeah, I need that one, that one, and that one. I also bought a toy that I loved as a child.
Yeah, I love this.
I bought a Wampa.
The Wampa.
Honestly, one of my favorite toys when I was a kid.
1980, right?
1980, Empire Strikes Back.
Very nice.
And I bought...
And it's in great condition.
Oh, the coloring on this?
It's not cracked.
Usually it's yellowing.
The coloring is great.
And Robbie threw this in. As a thank you. And I picked up the AT-AT driver just because if you have an AT-AT driver, then what do you need to buy with it? You need to buy an AT-AT.
There you go.
So I bought an AT-AT.
This was on the wall
or
at Robbie's,
for some of us.
At Robbie's shop.
It's still in good condition. It's missing just one
gun.
If someone knows how to 3D print that one gun and send it to me, I would appreciate it. I also went online and bought the stickers. The stickers for like $6 for reprints of the stickers. So I'm going to redo this, clean it up a little bit. Hopefully get the thing, nice. Put the driver in, and
I got to tell you, it's in great shape.
It's in great shape. Everything was working. Things open. I thought it was awesome. I never thought I would buy another one, and at that price was great.
It's a really good price.
And it's funny because I bought this, and you want to know the only thing I think about when I buy something like
What's that?
That I didn't buy that Darth Vader case. That I still haven't bought
that
the Darth Vader case. And I'm like,
what store was that?
We saw it back to back in stores. We saw it in that store in Long Island,
and then you kept missing it.
And we saw it at,
and you were like, nah.
Crypt. Comic Crypt had it.
Comic Crypt had it. Yes.
Right. And I passed on it twice. I really next time I see it, I've said it on the show. I'm buying it next time I see it. So
yeah.
That's our big haul. So was an hour trip worth it for us? Absolutely, it was worth it.
Oh yeah, for what we picked up, sure.
Great books, bigger vintage toys, awesome owner. If you are in any way near Bloomingdale, New Jersey, if you're within an hour and a half, take a trip to Robbie's. It's brand new. He has a lot of good stuff. Hasn't really been picked through yet as of the time we were there. At the end, you should get in your car right now after you finish watching this video and drive to Robbie and go buy some comics and tell him we sent you and tell him we said hello. We're definitely going to go back at some point.
I would definitely go back.
Especially if he's going to be rotating stuff and he gets dollar bins and we'll go spend a little more time there. The weather was a little hindrance to us because it was not easy to park. It was not easy to navigate, but worth going.
We are still at this point in time at this recording are still dealing with 25 feet of snow that fell.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We were going to try to use that to go home with, and the Wampa attacked us,
Yeah.
This actually didn't buy us. He just wanted to do it with us.
Wampa attacks suck.
There you go. Listen, Comic Shop Around is never going to end now. We're just going to go further and further out. We're going to be driving 3 hours away to comic shops. Thanks for watching. Love what you collect.
Collect what you love.
We'll see you next time somewhere in maybe Maine or something.
Who knows? Yeah.
Who knows where we show up. See you next time.
Salem's Lot, Maine.